What is up today, One Piece fans? Sensei Roshi here with another video. I call you guys One Piece fans because 1 year ago I made a video called My Problem with One Piece, and that video has gotten 50,000 views, which is amazing, and 462 comments. And I remember in that video I said, comment below with your issue with One Piece, and 462 of you guys responded. So I decided I'm going to read through a lot of you guys' critiques with One Piece and give my thoughts on them here today. I'm Sensei Roshi 23, and today we are going to get into your problems with One Piece. Starting us out, we have DLix787. A lot of people know that One Piece does have many flaws, but because they're just too goddamn loyal to Oda as a person, they will literally give him a pass on anything, which to me is not fair. Now, I do get what you're saying, bro. Like, I actually made that video because a lot of people won't speak out against Oda, like, which is crazy to say because Oda is the GOAT. Like, you can't even deny that. He really is the best mangaka on earth, like mangaka artist on earth. You can't even deny that. But I feel like not enough people really call him out on some of the repetitive decisions he do make in One Piece. Someone needs to say something. But I do get what you're saying, bro. I'm not even gonna attempt to say your name, FJF6162. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all names on YouTube be weird to me. Like, y'all just can't get regular names. I don't know what that's about. He says the lack of death in One Piece is a drawback and a benefit at the same time because you could always be surprised when death happens. Now, that is true. You do have a point. You actually do have a point with what you're saying. I do get it. But at the same time, I still disagree because, like, I feel like One Piece just needs to kill off more characters. Half these motherfuckers should not be alive. And I'm talking about Pale and Kinemon in particular. I can see if it made sense on a story level why Oda would keep some of these characters alive. And I'm talking like even the greatest generation, like Scratchman Apu. Does he really still need to be in One Piece? Real talk. Like real talk. Does he even need to be? Like Kid, Eustace Kid, he just lost to Shanks. And even I know he's not dead. Like, even I know that. But he doesn't even serve a greater purpose in this story. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying. It does give a big shock wow factor that Oda actually killed off a character. But I don't know, man. AOT does it all the time and they make it still work in the story. I feel like that's a little bit of a chink in Oda's armor. The Predman 9 LOL 266. You're gonna have to change that name, bro. And I said that with love. Why do they have to be special in some way? Why can't they just be some guy? Exactly how I feel about Gear 5. Why does Luffy have to be a sun god Nika? Why can't the Gum fruit just be some random power that made Luffy great or Luffy made great? Why does it have to be some ultra powerful fruit that also is connected to some ancient god? Because, like, damn, did Luffy even make it on his own the whole time? Or was it only because he had god powers the whole time? Read more. It really takes the oomph out of the character. You're right, man. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Also the phraseology on that bars. But yeah, personally, I don't really feel like Luffy needed to be Joy Boy. Like, I would have even been fine if Momo was Joy Boy. I really didn't feel like it needed to be Luffy. I kind of didn't even want it to be Luffy. The thing that made Luffy special, in my opinion, starting out pre-time skip, was that he was essentially a nobody. I mean, we didn't even know about Dragon until Enies Lobby, and we didn't even know the extent of how big or how known of a threat that Dragon was to the world government. We had no concept that Garp was even his grandfather until Enies Lobby. Like, we knew Shanks was his mentor, but not even for that much of a long time. And then post-time skip, he's trained by Roger's right-hand man, you know, and then he has this prophecy. It's like, yeah, like, it's too on the nose a little bit. I don't mind Gear 5. I just don't like the Joy Boy reincarnation BS. I personally just am not a fan of it. But I still like Luffy as a character. Alright, we got from Seiko B. Federico. What you said is completely true, but I would like to add its inconsistency in terms of power. It wasn't really avoidable considering that One Piece wasn't supposed to last this long, but seeing Ace surprise after being hit, CP9 not have Haki, or Crocodile being insanely strong in Marineford is just inconsistent and annoying. Now that's a valid gripe. That is probably the most valid gripe that I've read so far. One Piece is hella inconsistent in terms of power scaling. Like it really, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Personally, yeah, like CP9 not having Haki is probably one of the biggest what the hell things in One Piece, because why don't they have that? Are they not training these people? What's going on with that? And plus, my biggest thing is Haki. I really don't even like it as a power system, if we're being honest. Like, when they doing the Haki clashings, is it like the willpower? Is it just who wants it more? I find it so weird that everybody post-time skip suddenly got Haki. All the worst generations suddenly got Haki after 2 years. Like, Luffy stopped his thing to train. They were still going. How they just picked that up on the road? I don't know. I just feel like everybody suddenly got it at the second half of One Piece. And it's not a consistent power system, if we're gonna be honest with you. The fights are still valid. Slug says, everything has flaws, but I love how it's story, adventure, friendship, and the world. I just wish I get to see the ending before I die. Me too, brother. Me too. Real quick interlude, you guys, but if you like this sort of content, I'm gonna be doing this for all my videos that get over 10,000 views. I just dropped this video not too long ago, maybe a month ago, called My Problem with Wano. A lot of people in the comments section said I went light on that arc. So if y'all got any issues with the Wano arc of One Piece, go to that video, type your comment in, and I'm gonna do this for the top 15, maybe top 20 comments on that video if it hits over 10K. So if y'all like this sort of content, go comment on that video, get it above 10K, leave a like, share it, because it might be your comment that I read in my next video. John O'Neill says, as a One Piece superfan, it's nice to actually see some criticism and not just, oh, it's too long, or oh, it's bad because I think the animation is bad, or whatever else bottom of the barrel excuses people use. People be doing, like, I ain't gonna even cap, people would just make up some shit not to watch One Piece. Like, don't get me wrong, the animation is childish in the beginning of it. I do always recommend to people that they should start out reading it or watching it in sub, because the dub makes it do kind of come off like kind of childish. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't even think One Piece got serious until like Baratier. So I mean, I do get it, but like, you know, One Piece is a slow burn. Like, everybody and their mama gonna tell you that before you start it. Hey, I just think it's worth the wait. But I do appreciate that, bro. I appreciate it. I feel like people these days just can't say that they don't like something. It's always got to be justified in some way. Nice vid, much love. Thank you so much, John O'Neill. I appreciate those kind words, brother. Stevie84 says, I agree with your statements. I started getting pissed after time skip. Arcs went too long and the story doesn't progress at all. We didn't discover anything about the One Piece in 10 plus years. Now, Stevie84, I appreciate that you agree with my statements, but I ain't even gonna lie, Oda did kind of hoe you with that last comment. Like you dropped that comment right before Egghead Island started. Like, I think we ain't got this much information about the One Piece in 10 plus years. Like literally, you dropped this comment right before Oda dropped Egghead. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Oda low-key did hoe you, but you are spitting though. I ain't even lying. Like, Oda went way too long before giving us some One Piece lore. Like, this nigga skipped Kaido's backstory, and I'm still mad about it. I'm not even gonna cap to you. But W comment though. Sanji Uchiha says Naruto arcs were not that repetitive though. The part about the no stakes is kind of true. It made me drop One Piece twice. Sanji, bro, your name is Sanji Uchiha. You gonna have to pick that shit back up. Like, personally, I do get what you're saying, but I think One Piece is more of a along for the ride type of story. Like, One Piece is a very much this gonna pay off in 5 years. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you. It's a real investment heavy story. It has high highs and low lows. It does have its own repetitive nature. Yes, with the royalty thing. I'm not even like standing up for One Piece right now. Like, going through these comments, I get what y'all are saying. I really do. But I think the good of One Piece does outshine it so much that you should still read it. Just my opinion. But I hope you pick it back up, because I'd say it's really worth the read, brother. Jasper Jones 5518 says, so my favorite thing about One Piece is how much mythology and outside references are in the show. Some mysteries can even be better theorized by using the mythical origins. The symbolism is also a big factor. There have been many times when the current may seem like an ass pull, but it's actually been constructed and the effect of binding time is apparent. This man's getting methodical right now. Like how Luffy and Zoro both were shown to have conqueror's haki way back in Whiskey Peak when they fought each other over the Baroque work bandits. That is true. I can't say if that was conqueror haki, but that is true. That might be a reference. I'm not even gonna cap. Everyone was theorizing when it was already proven years before it was discussed in story. 555 says, my biggest problem with One Piece are female character designs. The amount of exposition in later arcs like Wano. The male designs in One Piece are fantastic. They all look unique and different, but the females are put in two categories: really hot or really ugly. And the ones and the really hot ones all basically share the same face and body proportions. This also doesn't help the fact that I read the manga and it was really hard to discern characters like Nami, Vivi, and Rebecca. Now, hold on, before I continue this comment, this is facts because, okay, this is facts to a certain degree. I don't know what's going on lately post time skip, but every male One Piece character is over 7 foot. Like, I don't know. I don't know if these niggas are about to start a NBA league or what the fuck's going on, but I don't know why the fuck they so tall. And like, I do get it. They are kind of unique to a degree, but yeah, for sure, the female characters are pretty much all drawn the same. Like, E-cup titties, curvy waist, damsel in distress face. Other than Boa Hancock, I actually like that Oda draws some decent looking, like really good looking, you know, women in their like 30s to 50s range. You are right. I do feel like other animes do give their female characters more distinct personality. Like Vivi fighting in the Coliseum in like a bikini armor. That shit is crazy. Like, yeah. Yeah. It's a bit immature on the design aspect of these characters. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but no, there's no but. You spit facts. My second complaint isn't as big, but the amount of dialogue and exposition that happens in Wano is a bit ridiculous. I love Wano, but it was a bit tedious to read in some chapters. It was a bit tedious to read in some chapters. And in case you don't know, Mark McLeod 555, I dropped a video with my issues with Wano. You can check that out right there. But nah, you're not crazy to say that. I feel like Wano really was an arc that was dropped. Like, the ball was dropped on that arc. I'm not even gonna cap to you. That's just my opinion. Check out my video to see why. But he's spitting facts. That's valid. My last comment of the day is gonna be from DAOQ9DZ. I really, seriously, if I could really smack y'all for these names, I'm not even gonna cap to you. I really would. Oda killed Orochi so many times to the point where when he actually died, no one gave a shit. And that is so facts. That is Like, y'all are spitting in these comments. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's facts. That's facts. I really didn't even give a fuck. It was actually upsetting when he died because of the way he died. The fact that they killed him like 4 times and he went out the worst way. He went out to Hiyori, bro. Like, get the... Nah. Like, honestly, they did this nigga so dirty from the start. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I think Oda just didn't like this nigga, and he really wanted to try to save him in some way in terms of writing. Like, maybe have him go out poetically or violently or something cool. And nothing worked because he didn't invest anything into Orochi. Like, let's just be for real. But that's my opinion on that. That's me reading y'all comments. If y'all like this video, let me know in the comment section. Go to my other videos, comment below on them. If they get over 10K, I will read out your comments. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to read more comments from this video. I'm Sensei Roshi 23 and I am gone.